Hey guys, welcome back to my show. In today's episode, I'll be talking to you about the types of stakes there are in a story and what exactly stakes are in general. So, when I'm talking about stakes, I do not mean the food steak. I mean steak as in STAKE. So, stakes are basically things in a story or a novel or a literary work where it helps interest the readers and make them feel more engaged. It turns a piece of writing into something very intense and very interesting. It is also something that helps you turn the pages, keep thinking about what ways you can improve. And basically, in other words, stakes are basically referring to things that are on the line. So, the stake, for example, for a character who is on a mission to find a gold coin, their stake would be the stake would be coming out alive. So the stake would be trying to survive the mission and make sure they get what they want, but at the same time stay in one piece. So a well-written character normally has a bunch of stakes throughout the story. They have a backstory and they have a character arc, which includes some level of intensity into it. Now, this intensity is normally either fulfilled by action, dialogue, or even the characteristics they give to the character. But most importantly, stakes are important because they are what drive a story and make it more like a page turner, book or novel or whatever you're writing. So there are three types of stakes that are in a story. There's external stakes, internal stakes, and personal stakes. External stakes are more of things that are in the outside world. They're something on the larger side and something that affects everyone around you, not just the character themselves, but everyone. So it would be like maybe a meteoroid is dashing towards the Earth, or there's a pandemic going on. Things like that, they're external. They're like a bigger, higher level intensity kind of thing that bothers the characters, not just the character itself, but the whole world. Internal stakes, on the other hand, are things that are going on in just the character's mind. It's things that the character has issues with. Maybe it's revenge for another character they hate or do not kind of get along with, or maybe their stake might be giving up on someone who they love, or even it could just be like sadness for someone who has left them for someone new. Things like that. Those are internal stakes, the things that are emotionally inclined to the character themselves. Now we have the personal stakes. These personal stakes may actually seem like they're part of the internal stakes, and in some ways they are, but the personal stakes are more about what the character really wants to achieve from their life and what they want to do with it, like some kind of force or motivation that wants them to achieve or do something. For example, they may want to, as I said earlier, they may want to go on a mission to get a gold coin, right? But there could be some kind of personal story to it. Maybe they want to get that coin because their best friend who recently broke away from them due to a disease or whatever, was their last wish. Their last wish was to go on an adventure to find the sacred golden coin. So maybe that's why could be the personal motivation to do it, so that they're fulfilling their best friend's wish. Now, there are various ways you could actually utilize stakes in a story. You could actually try using multiple types of stakes. You could use the three stakes I mentioned, or you could even use more. There are many more out there. There's a bunch, at least close to 20-30 more than what I just told you, and you can just spread them around, show the central conflict and show the backstory. The backstory is actually really important if you want the stakes to be inclined to what you're trying to say, because you do not want your characters to be they having stakes but the reader does not know it's the stakes, because you have not set the foundation of the thing that shows that that's the thing that's going on. You could also focus on your character's world. So that means that make sure that everyone in your character world is distinct and have their own mannerisms and own ways of dealing with situations. So maybe one character deals with natural disasters by screaming their heads off and running away from the problems, whereas another character could be facing head on, calling the natural disaster crew to help them out through this tough time. You could even play around with the way you structure a story. You could try maybe moving around the front, like make it like a media resting where things are out of order and you start at the center of the story. So yeah, those are pretty much all the things you can really try out. I think personally that this whole idea of putting in stakes in the story is really important, especially if you want like a very gripping and page turner kind of book or novel or whatever you're writing. In fact, I feel like adding some stakes to whatever you're writing, even it doesn't even have to be a story, it can be a song, because writing songs is almost like writing a poem. You need it to kind of like be well versed, have a lot of stakes in it, as in like something that helps the listener connect to the song. So you really need to kind of add all of that thing into it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say today. I hope you all learned something new today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.